What's up, guys? Truddy here again with another review. This time it is on the Yolopark Megatron. Oh my god, how much I've wanted this figure. I've had it for a decent bit now, but I finally was able to get some time to open it. And I will tell you, comparing this to my previous video when I reviewed Bumblebee, I cannot put this figure down. Posing them together literally has made my giddy up dreams of Transformers before, like, them leaving Cybertron, like, come true. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love this. And just looking at the box, seeing all of these, just like last video, same thing, but this time it's Megatron. Oh my god, this figure out of the packaging looks so good. The silver finish on it is just amazing, and the giant gun and just the posability is literally peak. But before we can get into the figure, you know we have to check out the accessories. Even though there's not a lot, we still have to check them out first. Setting Megatron to the side, we have his first hand. It is a right-fisted hand, not too much detail on it, just the matte black finish with the silver painting on the back of the hand, just to match the rest of him. Going into one of his left hands, it is more of like an open type of hand. I don't really know how to explain it. Kind of looks like he's reaching for something, or like he's gonna like just caress something. Open hand, pretty cool matte black finish with the same silver pattern on the back. Then we have a more relaxed left open hand. Just the detail on these isn't like ungodly, but it's just so simple, nice, clean. I love it. Then we have the relaxed hand for thy right. Okay, and then looking at the figure, you can see that he has the right caressing hand on him. I don't know what to call it. That's what I'm calling it. And then he has his left-fisted hand on, and you can see both of the weapon attachments. He has the bigger cannon on his right and the blaster on his left. Both of these are connected by pegs in his arm. So just like this, let me wiggle, 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 wiggle. Pop that right out. You can see the peg right here. Easy to pop in, hard to take out, but that makes it fun. Just look at that giant cannon. Oh my god, you don't realize how big this figure is until you set it next to one of the other figures, which you will get to see the comparison in size later. But more looking into this figure with the nice silver finish and the little red lining on his vents and under his arm is... You don't really know how bright it is until you put it under a light. Also, a really nice detail is the Decepticon logo, or Decepticon. It's not really Decepticon at this time. He has his logo on his left shoulder, just like in the movie, and oh my god, it even is weathered out. Let's see if I can get that right. Bam! There you go. You can see the weathering on it. Looks really nice. Same with the rest of the figure. You got the matte black finish on the shins, all the way down to the feet. Silver finish on the shoulders, body. Little blue dot right there in the middle. Silver lining. I've got some circles on the weapon. You got the more of a brighter silver when it comes to that. Get a matte black finish, gunmetal gray, and these 3 spots right here on the weapons. Flipping him around, he has his backpack right there. Ooh, he's a little tilted. There, he has his shiny or silver backpack connected to his matte black back. Flipping him back around, get a nice look at that head sculpt, make him lean forward and just look at you. Got the nice eye print, got the matte black on the sides. You guys can tell I'm a fan of this matte black. I don't know why, it's just perfect for these figures. But going into more of an articulation standards, you got the double jointed elbows like usual. And it's funny because you might think, oh, the arms can't go up that high because of shoulder pads. No, shoulder pads move. Gets up. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties there. Anyways, going back, you got a nice shoulder. Straight 90-degree angle. I think that's pretty nice. Flip that back down. You know the sucker goes spinning. We already know it because it's a Build-A-Figure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it helps you get a little bit more motion, I guess. And it makes it look less weird when you lift up the arm. So you can just pull this out and then... How did I do that? Okay, you can bring it down to the side. And you can bring it down to the side to make it look more normal when he's lifting his arm up. I like how they did that. That's actually pretty smart. Going into the head articulation, he can look up about that far. Not much of a gap there. He'll look down about that much. Get the head. Not as good head pivoting as the previous figure, but it's still a decent amount. I like it. Ab crunch can go about that far forward. No back crunch whatsoever. Well, no, it just makes him stand up straight. No back crunch, but no biggie there. It's not like our freaking Transformers are going to be doing backflips unless if it's Alita. Anyways, going into the leg articulation, the leg can go up about that high. Not as high as Bumblebee, because you go see that video before this one if you haven't. It's absolutely crazy with the articulation. But he has the double jointed knees. Can he touch his butt? Oh, he can touch his back. He can touch his back. That's pretty nice. Going into foot articulation, you can move up just a little bit. This hinders the motion just a little bit. You can go down decent bit. Also, this position right here, this moves. So if you're trying to get like more of a motion, this will help keep the foot stable so it won't slide or pivot around. But speaking of pivoting, it has a nice pivot left and right. Unlike Bumblebee, he could not pivot that well to the right. But, you know, he has bigger toes and bigger feet. He got them humongous toes. So he couldn't really do all that. But yeah, just articulation-wise, this figure is absolutely amazing. And if you guys don't have these figures, I'm not telling y'all to go buy it immediately. But I'm telling y'all to go buy it immediately. Like, just look at it. You have to go buy it. Also, there is no toe articulation. Kind of looks like it because there's a peg there. But there's no articulation. That's fine. Megatron does not need toe articulation to look cool. He has a giant cannon. Posing this figure is just amazing. I love it. Just all the cool poses that you can get this figure into, and all these sweet dioramas that you could get into if they release more of these figures is just, ooh, it's amazing. But for what I have most likely been waiting to show y'all is the size comparison. So let me get this man standing up as straight as he can. Also, there is these little knee things right here. So just to make it look a little less weird, you can move them forward, bend the knee all the way, then you can bend them back. I'm gonna try to stand this guy up as straight as I can, just to show you guys the real monstrosity that D16 is. Now in the movie, there is a huge size comparison. Like, they are a lot bigger than Bumblebee. By they, I mean Optimus Prime and Megatron. But this is just absolutely crazy. It just doesn't seem, I don't know, it just seems a little weird of how big and tall he is and how super short Bumblebee is. Now, I get it, in all the movies, Bumblebee has always been really short, and that's understandable. But for me, I feel like Bumblebee should just be a little bit taller. I feel like just a little bit taller just to compete with him. At least make him 0.5 centimeters shorter than Alita 1, which she is 17.5 centimeters, and Bumblebee is 16 centimeters. So I feel like that would have been a little bit better, but maybe not. Maybe like a 16.5. But to be honest, I can't complain. Both of these figures are amazing. And if you can't get down with Transformers that can't transform, I'm about to transform you out of this chat, because come on now, pal. These are amazing. I know that Studio Series has a good thing going on, but their Transformers 1 figures are just like, look nothing at all to what they look like in the movie, compared to these Yolopark figures, which look almost exactly alike. Like, identical to what they look like in the movies. But the one thing I do wish that it did come with the Megatron was a angry face. And I'm pretty sure that that did not come with it. Yeah, it did not. The only thing, yeah, I just wanted an angry face with red eyes. That would be amazing, because you're able to pop off his top of his head, and then you can pop off his face with that. Unlike this little man over here. Anyways, you're able to do that. So I would have felt like it would have been better if they would have added a face, like an interchangeable face. Maybe they're gonna do that with the full-on Megatron version, the final form. But we won't know until we see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a blast making it, and I just hope that I can keep doing this, and then you guys can keep enjoying these, because recording these videos makes me feel just so happy, and it just makes me feel at home, and I just want everybody else to enjoy what I can feel. Now, this figure should be the second one that I am posting if all of these go according to plan. But if you guys have any tips on what to help me with, or how to improve this setup, because oh my god, it's a disaster, but it works. I'm just going with the flow at this point. It works, so I'm going to keep using it. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys could hit that like button and the subscribe button, it would just, it makes my day seeing that people can enjoy my videos and then subscribe and like them, and stay tuned for the next videos. So if you guys can do that, it would be a blessing. Now, you guys have a good night. Signing off.